So vending machines were just added in Fortnite, and I've got all the information you guys need in this video. So if you guys find this helpful, make sure you guys leave a like and let's get right into it. What's going on, squad? Here with the Athletic Gamer, the fittest gamer on earth. Welcome back to the channel. For today's video, guys, we're going to be going over all of the details with the new vending machines that were just added in Fortnite Battle Royale. So let's get started right away. The first thing is that they are going to be scattered randomly throughout the map. They're going to be kind of like llamas, but a lot more common. Now, each vending machine is going to have a random rarity. So that could be uncommon, common, rare, purple, which is the legendary, I believe, and then the gold, which is epic, or no, that's the reverse. So the purple, which is epic, and then the legendary, which is gold. So each vending machine is going to have a random rarity, and it could be one of those rarities. Now, with these rarities, they're each going to have their own cost. So the white or the gray weapons or items are going to be 100 materials, and then the uncommon, which is the green, will be 200 materials. The rare, which is blue, will cost 300 materials. The epic, which is the purple, will cost 400 materials, and then the legendary, which is the gold, is actually going to cost 500 materials. So instead of just going up an extra 100, it's going up 200. So that actually makes a little bit of sense because these are the rarest weapons in the game and they should cost the most amount of materials. So I definitely agree with the purchasing, or the cost of these items. So the vending machine that you find is going to have 3 different items, and each of these items are going to cost one of the 3 different materials. So one item can cost stone. It could be like 300 stone, or 300 wood, or 300 brick. These 3 items are going to be cycled through on a short timer. So if you say there's like a tactical shotgun, a rare tactical shotgun, it costs 300 materials of stone, okay, 300 stone, then it'll take, like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds for it to cycle through to the next item, which would cost brick. So in order to make this go by faster, you can just hit it with your pickaxe, which I think is a pretty cool idea, because you don't want to be, sitting still for too long, because then that gives people a chance to snipe you or sneak up on you and then get you killed. So in order to make the items rotate faster, then you just hit it with a pickaxe and it'll switch over to the next item, which will cost a different piece of material. Now, all of these items are unlimited, so you can continue to purchase the same item over and over again. I don't know why you would want to do that, but there is no limit. So if you guys are maxed out on materials, you can go ahead and spend all of your materials on these items if you would like. So I want to know from you guys what you guys think in the comment section below. Let me know if you think this is going to be a good idea or not. They come out tomorrow, so we're going to be able to see, firsthand how this handles in the game. But I'm thinking that it might not be too overpowered, because I don't know, because you can, land in like Wailing Woods or something and just, knock down like, what is it, like 10 trees? I think you get like 50 wood per tree or something like that, maybe even more. So you knock down, a bunch of trees and you pallets or whatnot, and you get freaking, if that 500 wood, you can just go find a vending machine and just get a freaking rocket launcher or a gold scar or something, and it's almost like a supply drop. You're just kind of harvesting for supply drops. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, because it's all going to depend on how common or how rare these vending machines are, like if they're easy to find or not easy to find. Because like if there's only a couple vending machines throughout the map, like a llama, then I think that would be a lot more balanced, because there's only going to be, like maybe 2-3 dudes that have had the chance to even purchase an item or a weapon. So I don't know. I think that it'll be interesting to see how it plays out with the rarity and whatnot. So I'm hoping that it's kind of plays out like that, where there's only a couple vending machines scattered throughout the map, and if you're lucky enough to find them, then you can get an item, because then it would be a lot more balanced. But they did say that the vending machines are going to have different rarities, so you're not, every vending machine you find is not going to have a rocket launcher or a gold scar or anything like that. You can find, a gray, some bandages, or a tactical shotgun, or a green pump or something, so it's not every vending machine is gonna have a crazy item or a crazy weapon. So I think that it can still be balanced, because going back to the rarity thing, with the different vending machines, if there's only a couple of legendary vending machines, then it's going to be a lot more balanced, because you're not going to have everybody running around with a rocket launcher or an egg launcher or anything that's like crazy, like any heavy weapons that are like really strong and really hard to come across. So those are my thoughts on the vending machines. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. But we're going to move on to a little bit of an update with the weapons. There was kind of nerf / buff to these weapons. With this update, many weapons are going to have first shot accuracy. So what that means is when you are standing still and you shoot at an enemy, then it is going to be 100% accurate 100% of the time. Now, the weapons that are receiving this accuracy buff in a way is going to be all of these standard weapons. So there won't be any like heavy shotguns or you know, like snipers or anything like that. It's going to be suppressed submachine guns, tactical submachine guns, pistols, suppressed pistols, revolvers, hand cannons, an assault rifle, and a burst rifle. Now, to know when this is activated, you will have a little icon on the screen that'll indicate that you are in this mode or in this state of accuracy with your weapon, because it's only going to be if you haven't fired your weapon recently. So if you pull out a weapon, you shoot it, and you switch back and forth, it's not going to work. You have to let the weapons rest for a short amount of time or a decent amount of time before you can get this accuracy buff or bonus back again. So you can't just keep switching back and forth shooting people. It's not gonna work. With the nerf of these weapons, they decrease the damage at range for a lot of weapons, and I just kind of want to go over that real quick. So for the first weapon we're gonna go over is the suppressed submachine gun. Now this weapon is going to have a damage fall off starting at 24 meters, and then after that everything is going to have a certain percentage of decreased damage at range. So starting at 35 meters, it's going to be reduced to 80%. So from 100 to 80%. And then at 50 meters, it's going to be reduced to 65%. And then it'll be stuck at 65% from there on out. So if you shoot somebody from anywhere beyond 50 meters, it's going to only deal 65% of its maximum damage at range. Now, pistols and suppressed pistols, these weapons are going to have a damage fall off starting at 28 meters. At 47.5 meters, the suppressed pistols and pistol is going to only deal 85% of its maximum damage. At 70 meters, it's going to deal 75% damage. And at 250 meters, it's going to deal 65% of its maximum damage. Next, we have the revolver and the hand cannon. Now, these two weapons are going to be dealing less damage starting at 35 meters. Once you get to 60 meters, the weapon is going to deal 70% of its maximum damage. And then at 85 meters, the weapon is going to deal 40% of its maximum damage. Now, the last weapons we have is the burst and the automatic rifles are going to start to lose their effectiveness at 50 meters. And anything beyond 75 meters will deal 80% of its maximum damage at range. And then once you get to 100 meters, it's going to deal only 65% of its maximum damage at range. So that's going to be it for this update, guys. I hope you found it informative or helpful in some way. If you did, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And YouTube, I'll see you next time.